Mystic Midway Rest in Pieces is a shooting gallery game developed by Philips POV and released on the Philips CDI in 1992. The Mystic Midway is a haunted amusement park run by Dr. Dearth, who himself appears to be a ghost. Rest in Pieces is one of the attractions, which he promptly invites you to play. The opening sequence shows promise with a saturated color palette, creepy circus music, and a boisterous host who overacts, both verbally and physically, in an awesome B-movie sort of way. Mystic Midway Rest in Pieces then just sort of starts. The level screen shows how many points each target is worth, along with the total amount of points needed to progress to the next level. After pressing a button, the shooting gallery starts. Targets move along 3 different paths, while the 4th row nearest you will have different obstacles obstructing your shots. The level structure is actually fairly solid, with just 32 bullets available to complete the stage and the level only running for a specific length of time. You cannot simply save your bullets and wait for good shots because the attraction will stop. Additionally, you cannot waste your bullets or you'll have little hope of scoring the requisite number of points to progress. After breezing through the first stage, our ghostly host will sarcastically offer praise with some horror-themed puns.
You know, maybe they'll put, "He did okay" on your tombstone.
Then, the next level screen will be presented. New targets are added to the mix along with a significantly higher score goal. Again, winning the level will have us enduring some more spooky puns.
Whoa! What did you do? Sell your soul to what's his name downstairs?
If you lose, however, Dr. Dearth will make fun of you.
You're redefining the word bad! Total 0 is a definite possibility.
Honestly, this is probably the highlight of Mystic Midway Rest in Pieces. The FMV capabilities of the CDI are put to good use, and the actor delivers the lines with far more passion and heart than they probably deserve. The entire gameplay concept isn't terrible and works within the hardware limitations of the CDI. In some ways, the game reminds me of an Atari 2600 game. You can only move left and right, and you shoot at simplistic targets. Mystic Midway Rest in Pieces should be a lot of fun, but it has a lot of problems. My biggest gripe is with the mouse controls. They are precise and responsive, except in regards to momentum. If you move the mouse quickly, your gun actually slows to a crawl. You are forced to use a slow but steady motion, which often means you cannot quickly move to the opposite side of the screen to take down a target. What is really odd is the game seems to be programmed this way on purpose. On the name entry screen, the faster you move your mouse, the quicker you scan through the alphabet. This is absolutely puzzling and at times frustrating. Next, Mystic Midway Rest in Pieces is very random. While the targets and their point values are constant every time you replay a stage, some of them stay on the screen for a random amount of time. Sometimes they'll stay on the screen for a while, allowing you to line up a shot, wait for an obstacle to get out of the way, and then letting you connect for points. Other times, they disappear almost immediately. What's worse is a lot of the skeletons can only be hit at specific moments. As soon as they turn their head, you don't score points for hitting them. This randomness makes for some extremely uneven games. Sometimes you'll breeze through a stage, scoring twice as many points as needed. Other times you fall short because of pure random luck. Also random is the frequency targets appear. Like I mentioned at the beginning, different targets are worth different point values. One time, the 100-point ball never appeared during level 4. I spent the level being frugal with my bullets, waiting for the target's eventual arrival, only they never came. Mystic Midway Rest in Pieces doesn't feature any retries or continues either. And once you get game over, you start back at level 1. Well, this is annoying. It is probably for the better, as the game has just 10 levels. That's right, not only is the game incredibly simple, it's also incredibly short. And this is Mystic Midway Rest in Pieces in a nutshell. The game isn't horrible or unplayable, but the lack of content, random target behavior, and wonky mouse controls add up for an incredibly underwhelming experience. It's a shame too, because the production values are admirable. The creepy carnival music is of exceptional quality, and the different sound effects, especially the voice samples of the various skeletons when you take them down, are crisp and clear. The Genesis and SNES would be jealous.
Play with me?
But like many CDI games, Mystic Midway Rest in Pieces is sadly below average. 2 out of 5.
Hey, buddy!